Hey there, I'm Rick Clemons, and I'm a coach who believes that everybody has the ability to escape their excuses, dump their fears, and live unapologetic lives. And I also believe that your needs are killing your dreams. They are massacring them, and it's time to stop that bleed. How do I know that to be true? Because I had a dream. I had a dream back in 1999 that I needed to be living my life authentically as who I was. I was a gay man, but I was married to a woman. I had two beautiful children, and my needs were holding me hostage. My needs and my fears were holding me hostage. And here's what I know to be true. Number one, I thought I would lose everything if I came out of the closet. I wouldn't have a job, I wouldn't have any money because I was paying alimony and child support, and I would end up living in my car. Number two, I believed everybody would go from really liking me as that really great guy to really hating me. Number three, I honestly and truly believed I would never experience real love because everybody told me, oh, as a gay man, you never really have love. Everybody just wants hookups and they just want to have sex. Okay, well, I don't believe that's exactly true. We do enjoy sex, but I think most people, especially gay men, really do want to have a loving relationship. But number four, the biggest fear I had of all was that I would lose the relationship with my little girls. But through all of that, I realized those things were killing my dreams of being who I was. Because here's the funky little thing about fears. Fears give us that space where every fear we have, every excuse we make, just fans the flames of those fears. Number two, every fear we have only allows us to make more excuses. So isn't that interesting? We make an excuse and that fans the flames of our fears. And then every time we have a fear, it helps us make more excuses. But the bottom line is this: fears are only as alive as we give them life. So what I thought I was giving life to was a need for money, yet that's partially true. I need money to live, but it wasn't completely true that I would be without money if I came out of the closet. Another need that I thought I had to have was love and relationship. That would be a great thing, and I got really lucky because I did end up in a beautiful, loving relationship with a great guy. But that need to have that before I could do anything was holding me back. That need to be known as a really good guy and not be hated was another need that was keeping my dream of being myself alive. But in reality, I needed to really step into the truth. When I came out of the closet, some people weren't going to be happy. My wife, number one. Part of my family, part of my friend circle wouldn't be happy with who I am. But there were a whole lot of other people who go, you're still a great guy, we love you, even though you kind of did a crappy thing, getting married, all that sort of stuff. Hey, you got to be you, right? But that was holding me back. And finally, God, that security of knowing that I would have a relationship with my daughters, I controlled that. Yes, my ex-wife could have controlled that more, but I would have fought and fought and fought. And through the years, I have been actively part of their lives, all through their life. Never once did I walk away, shirk responsibilities. And what I know now to be true is those kind of needs, when we put them in the space of need versus if my desire is to be me, then how does the desire to make enough money to support me fit into that picture? That desire to be in a loving relationship, how does that fit into that picture? That desire to have people like me and love me for who I am, how does that fit into that picture? And that desire to know that I will be in my daughter's life, how does that fit into that picture? When we start to take our needs and turn them into desires and action to make something happen, it becomes so much easier. So the more you focus on your desires, the more, I believe, the needs will fall into place. And if you have a false sense of needs, that often leads you to the truth of what you really do need. If you think you need this, what you might be discovering is, well, that's a desire that you can actually take action on. Very few things in life do we need. We need air, we need water, we need food, we need shelter. Those are kind of needs, you know, the hierarchy, Maslow's, all that. But we get in our heads as human beings about, oh, I need this to make something happen. 9 times out of 10, you don't need most of that, so remember that. And finally, when you're thinking about the needs versus the desires, you are way more capable of achieving your dreams and your desires than you think. But if you put it as a need and don't turn it into a desire and find a way to say, I can make this happen, then you will be stuck. So here's my final thought about your needs killing your dreams, and you need to stop the massacre and stop the bleeding. I want you to focus on a small dream or desire that you have, and I want you to think, what's the next best step you can take? The most easy, most manageable one that doesn't scare the crap out of you, that you can dump the excuses for, and that you can take that doesn't overwhelm you. And in the next 30 days, act only on that step. Now, 30 days is a long time. So if it's better for you to go, no, I kind of need to get stuff done, then what can you do in the next 14 days? What can you do in the next week? And if you're really one of those type A's, what can you do in the next day? I don't care. Do what works for you, because that's part of getting your dreams to happen, is doing it in a way that works for you. And if you're still kind of struggling with this and you want some additional insights and perspectives on it, I want to invite you to go to nofearsnoexcuses.com and take the Unapologetic Life Assessment. A little short assessment that I send to you. It also includes 3 videos on how to start moving forward with living an unapologetic life. And here's what I promise you. I'm just going to send you that stuff. And on that page, there's also some free stuff you can download. I'm just going to send you that. There's some opportunity to do some work with me at the end, but it is not about me selling you something. It's about me saying, here, I want you to experience this. And if you do what I've asked you to do, not because you have to, I bet you're going to stop killing your dreams and you're going to start bringing them to life. Again, I'm Rick Clemons, and I want you to step out, dump your excuses, face your fears, and live an unapologetic life. And the way you can do that is go to nofearsnoexcuses.com.